I can tell you this, decades ago when I saw in a vision, God showed me something that I wasn't comfortable sharing with people. What I saw was terrible, and I wasn't comfortable sharing. Also, it's because I didn't have the language for the message, the language, the vocabulary for the experience. It wasn't there. I wasn't comfortable because of what people might hear. In trying to present that experience to the people, what they are likely to hear. Because people are more inclined to misunderstanding spiritual experiences. I'd seen in a revelation, and God said to me, look at him. That's the adversary, the devil. What is he doing? What I'd seen him do, you may not believe this until I explain. I'd seen the devil helping people, certain people, become righteous. Already you can see that's a big problem, right? A group of people, a class of people that have been made righteous, having the devil assisting them to live a righteous life. That's not the devil that I know. If he comes your way, he makes you do terrible things. That's the devil that I know, not this one. What kind of a vision is that? But that information now is starting to come out through other means. And I'm seeing it coming out, and I say, oh, this is what I saw 20 years ago. The devil helping people live a righteous. Let me quickly explain this before Tataluzama gets. Before we lose
power, because if the service ends at this point, we're in trouble.
So let me show you how the devil works. The devil is so cunning. The devil, for some time now, he has realized that there is nothing that he can do to tarnish the righteousness of God that you receive as a gift. The righteousness that is of God. We're talking about Israel being ignorant of the righteousness of God, right? And then they went on to establish their own personal righteousness. While they were establishing that, where do you think the devil was? There. It wasn't God helping them establish their own righteousness. God had provided his own. So it was the devil helping them establish their own personal righteousness. And why would the devil want you to establish your own personal righteousness? Because that's the only righteousness that he has access to. So he helps you build it so that when he destroys it, he helps you. Now, hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. My God. Sit down. Oh, sit down. Sit down. Just for a moment. Just for a moment. Just for a moment. If you go by his righteousness, the devil knows there is nothing that he can do to put a dent on that righteousness, which is of God. Because it has to be God committing sin first in order for the devil to then condemn you, of which he is never going to fall short. What the devil does is that when he sees you trying to get it right, you're trying to force yourself to not do this and to not do that and to live a righteous life, the devil actually joins you. He supports you because he knows that finally you will falter. So he wants you to develop so much confidence in your own personal works. Yet him having the background, he knows that this is not sustainable. That's why the Father had to provide his own, because your own cannot work for you. He knows it. He's helping you because he knows that what you're building here is a Babel. What you're trying to construct and to establish is a replacement of what he freely gave. So he helps you. I couldn't share this 20 years back, but I'm telling you now because so the devil knows. You see, those days when you think that you are living a holy life, oh, how excited you are. Sit down, please. It's so exciting. God. Even when you pray, knowing that you have overcome, the confidence, just so much. It's a setup. The devil himself likes that when he sees that you are deriving most of your confidence from your own personal righteousness. Why? Because it's the righteousness that he knows he can destroy. The day that you make a mistake, the day that you fall, your entire relationship with God is ruined. It's gone. So whilst you were working towards that, he was there assisting you at the background. He knows that you cannot keep this. We want something that you personally establish so that when I come back,
I'll hit you underfoot.
In this kind of righteousness, I can make you fall. Put a crack onto this righteousness, you have lost a Christian. You live a condemned life. Now, the problem is the reason why most people would not want this kind of a gospel to be preached. You know, the kind of people that would not be comfortable with this kind of a preaching are the people that think they are holy. Because when they hear, this is how you know how religious you are. Not spiritual, religious. Remember, religion was formed whilst God was quiet. This is the form of godliness, but it denies the power thereof. That's religion. People that are religious, they fear if the righteousness of God is preached properly. It's like now it's a license for people to sin. It is as if we are saying, simply inherit his righteousness and walk anyhow. That's not what the righteousness of God does. You don't receive his righteousness and live an unrighteous life. You live a righteous life according to his righteousness. It's according to his righteousness that you live a righteous life. Not the other way around. Even the sins that you overcome, you put it into his account. It's him overcoming. I told you of a scripture in the Bible where the king did not touch a woman throughout the night. And he was telling God that I did not even do anything. And God said, I caused you not to. Had I not restrained you? He was not aware of the restraining power of God in him. He thought he was victorious. He thought he was stronger. Only to be told it was me when you overcame.
Genesis 20 verse 6. And God said unto him in a dream, Yea, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thine heart, for I also withheld thee from sinning against me. Therefore suffered I thee not to touch it.
Suffered I thee not to touch it. Read it again. Verse before that.
Verse 5. Said he unto me, she is my sister, and she, even she herself said, he is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands have I done this.
Integrity of my heart. About the Torah, the one night at the
And it's only been one night where he hasn't slept with her.
one night. The integrity of the heart,
Integrity of
innocence of my hands. This is self-righteousness. And God comes to destroy that kind of righteousness. He's not even giving him, he's not congratulating him for being strong. He says what?
And God said unto him in a dream,
God said unto him in a dream,
Yea, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thine heart,
okay?
for I also withheld
For
thee.
I also, get your part, it's okay, but I also,
Withheld thee from sinning against me.
therefore
Suffered I thee not
I
to
did
touch her.
not allow you to touch her. How did God suffer him not to touch her? Probably there was no angel in the bedroom. Probably that night there were very, very critical political issues that needed to be addressed. That's how God sometimes suffers. Allows people to overcome. How he does it through many ways. But at the end of the day, God shows you. You look back and he tells you, it was me who brought up that matter in the kingdom. At the time when she was ready for you, when you were ready for her, I kept you busy. So I'm talking about those areas where we feel we are champions. And we look down on other people struggling. And we think they are joking. We think they are not serious. Serious na Christianity umana.
You guys aren't serious about Christianity.
Wasikana na mata, wasikana musku na mata.
You need to pray.
Wakoma na musku na mata.
Guys, you're not praying.
What I'm telling you is is the same revelation that I had also of 3 places that I was taken to in the spirit where false religion was happening. And I was told in that vision, you see this one, look at the religion. I could see their structure, I could see their constitution, their motto, their focus and everything, their policies. And he would ask me, is this right? I said, no, this has nothing to do with you. And he says, but it's a church. They call it a church. Let's go to another place. And I would see this, and I would see. What I saw surrounding those denominations were evil spirits. Then he said, let's go back to the first one. When we went to the first one, I realized that the spirits that were over that religion were the same number, but now bigger. And I said, what's happening? He said, they are growing. How are they growing? He told me they are feeding from the falsehood, from the nature of the organization. Why do you think the devil is in support of false religions if there is nothing for him to gain? The devil is not just trying to keep people from the truth. No. When a religion is false, actually religion is false. All religions are false. But when people miss the mark and Jesus is not their focus, when people gather, when such people gather under the umbrella of ignorance, they gather, they sing song because they are ignorant. It's the mark and Jesus is not their focus. When people gather, when such people gather under the umbrella of ignorance, they gather, they sing song because they are ignorant. They preach out of ignorance. It's a service that I watched, I saw demons attending. I said, what are they doing? He told me that evil spirits feed on ignorance. They feed on desire for God if people know nothing. They feed. Same thing that you see, the angels of God, they excel in strength when they listen to God, right? According to Psalm, they excel in strength, hearkening to the voice of the Lord. Angels excel. They get enlarged. They become more empowered as they listen to the Lord. Demons as well. Demons as well, they grow. They excel in strength. They feed from ignorance. Hear me. I'll give you an example. For instance, if you pray in your prayer, you are asking God to keep you and to protect you from what is weaker than you. When you ask God to protect you from witchcraft, yet in its nature, it's weaker than you. In that moment, witchcraft gets empowered by such a prayer. So what I'm saying is, weak demons, they come and they parade themselves before ignorant people and wait for them to pray. It is that prayer that translates to their ability to afflict you. How come this person doesn't know? That as evil spirits, we are not as powerful as they are. So they attend services. Demons are present when you raise wrong prayers. Don't be afraid of praying the wrong way. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. No. But I'm just saying, they also derive strength from what you say out of ignorance. So the day that an evil spirit appears before you, that's not the day the evil spirit attacks you. It stays around you long enough, feeding from wrong information, wrong confessions. You are empowering an evil spirit against you. When it finally defeats you, it would have borrowed that energy and power and endorsement from you. When you confess weakness in prayer, when you confess weakness in prayer, it's like when Jesus prayed. Imagine, Jesus said, I pray not that you take them out of the world, but you keep them from the evil. Keep them from the evil. I pray not that
thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil.
I pray not that you take them out of the world. Yet that's our prayer. We desire to be delivered out, to be taken out of situations. And he's saying, rather,
keep them.
I pray that you keep them
from the
evil. So this prayer was by Jesus. If it was him who prayed, God answers all of his prayers. So if he answers every prayer by Jesus, it means I'm kept from the evil. I'm kept. So what Jesus is saying is that whilst they are still in the world, the evil one will not have access to them. That's what he's saying. But it is you then that confesses, the devil got me.
Ladies, these days the devil is right at my house.
A language like that is contradicting a prayer. It's a prayer that you are kept from the evil. Oh man, kana I prayer ikasanzwikwa na Mwari.
Guys, if this prayer is not to be heard by God,
Koyako for deliverance.
what about your own prayer for deliverance?
Koyako
What about yours?
ya unozviitira for
That you pray
deliverance.
for yourself for your own deliverance.
Whatever happens to me then, no matter I'm going through a difficult period of time, I will not acknowledge the presence of the devil in my life. He will take away your car, but he won't take you out. He will take away your children, but he won't take you out. Having done all, stand. Having done all, still be able to stand. There are people today trying to achieve self-righteousness. I've watched documentaries of monks. You know monks? Yeah. Some of them, they've gone out there into the forest. They are living in mountains. Some, they actually spend days on top of a tree. At first, they ran away from people. When they got to the forest, they realized that even the earth is not that clean. They had to climb a tree. So they're trying to achieve righteousness by staying away from filthiness. And people go out there to look at these monks. Just by seeing them, they enjoy seeing a holy man. And when the holy man looks at them and he lifts his hand, he's waving like this, they go back home sanctified. They are happy. When they look at such a man, they think he's very strong. But if you are really strong, you calm down. Get to the people. Let them talk to you anyhow. That's how you can measure your strength. Overcoming is when you interact with adversity. His prayer was, I don't pray that you take them out of the world, but while they are part of it, keep them from the evil. So you finish the service, you go back to the same husband. Sit down, please. How many of you thought that divorce was actually an attempt to climb a tree? You feel you can attain righteousness away from adversity. There is self-righteousness. I've given you my experience 20 years ago. I saw him, the devil, supporting people. He's actually part of that joy when you overcome. He's happy also. The devil himself is also happy that you overcame today. It's a build-up towards your downfall. The day that you fall, to recover from that fall. So he was promoting you, encouraging you,